It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news for this Thursday night, December 25th, 2014, Christmas night. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here on your 11 o'clock news headlines on this Christmas night of 2014 here. And our top story here at 11 o'clock here on this Christmas night here is survivors of the Boxing Day tsunami are gathering for commemoration ceremonies to remember the tragedy 10 years ago that left an estimated 230,000 people dead. Honolulu, President Obama, for the first time, has focused his Christmas Day visit to the troops on remarks about the end of America's longest war. In Tokyo, Japanese annual core consumer inflation slowed for a fourth straight month in November, due largely to sliding oil prices, harder than the challenges the central bank faces in achieving its 2% inflation target. Somber Pope Francis uses Christmas Day address to remind the world of the sorrows of abused children, refugees from war-torn countries, and hostages. Sudan has ordered 2 senior United Nations officials to leave, a UN spokesman said on Thursday, after recent escalation in tensions between Khartoum and the peacekeeping mission in Darfur. The African Union force in Somalia says 3 of its peacekeepers and a civilian contractor have been killed in an attack in its headquarters in the capital Mogadishu. In London, British Queen Elizabeth II called for reconciliation in her annual Christmas broadcast delivered on Thursday afternoon. In Houston, former President George H.W. Bush will remain hospitalized for Christmas Day after experiencing shortness of breath 2 days ago. A police officer has shot and killed an unarmed black man in a suburb near where an unarmed black teen was killed by a white officer in August. In Russia, its international reserves plunged the most in 6 years, losing $15.7 billion last week as a government and its central bank pledged measures to support banks and defend the currency. Citigroup announced to reach an agreement to sell its retail banking business in Japan to Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation, one of the country's 3 mega banks. Revenue falls short from road projects in Arizona. Apple is rumored to be working on a 4-inch display smartphone dubbed iPhone 6s Mini. The small handset is estimated to make a debut in 2015. In Sacramento, California health officials are warning people not to eat Happy Apple brand caramel apples after they were recalled over concerns they would contain with listeria. On Tuesday, a California judge denied Facebook's bid to dismiss a class action lawsuit against its scanning users' private message to better target them for advertising. Sony Pictures has distributed its film in the interview online with a limited U.S. cinema release after a cyber attack in Roe over its release. There's no doubt that Angelina Jolie can act, and she also proves she can direct with Unbroken, the harrowing true life story of Olympic runner Louis Zamperini, who survived 47 days life raft in the South Pacific during World War II, only to be captured. X-ray stream of the sun in this image showing observations from NASA's Nuclear Spectroscopic Telescope array of NuSTAR overlaid a picture of taken by NASA's Solar Dynamic Observatory. Severe weather in this form of tornadoes is not something that people expect on Christmas week, but a storm system on December 23rd brought tornadoes from Mississippi, Georgia, and Louisiana. In Atlanta, a laboratory technician at Centers for Disease Control and Prevention was being monitored Wednesday for possible accidental exposure to the Ebola virus that it came during the experiment, officials said. In Pittsburgh, Andy Pig is back in Squirrel Hill, Pennsylvania, after spending the past 2.5 months in a West African nation of Sierra Leone. Book lovers who enjoy relax with an e-book before going to sleep could be damaged to their health, researchers have warned. A study on the impacts of reading light-emitting tablets or electronic reading devices in darkness before bedtime found readers' sleep habits are affected. Homicide unit called to Norton Street in Boston due to the severity of one victim's wounds, as first person with 3 gunshot wounds to the chest and second person with gunshot wounds in the arm and leg. Possible enough gunshot wound victim on Bowdoin Street. In sports news here, Jason Carter has been a part of the Rice football team since 2011. But Wednesday morning, he had touched the ball just when his college career as he gets a carry in blood Hawaii Bowl win over for the Rice Owls. Cleveland Browns kind of shot as a tough, gritty guy. It would be easy access maintenance as New York Knickerbockers 102-9 when lost to the Washington Wizards on Christmas Day, but really it was just more of the same. In other scores in the NBA, Golden State Warriors leading now. Los Angeles Clippers 14-6 with 5:52 left in the first quarter. Walsh of the Wizards defeat New York Knickerbockers 102-91. Oakland City Thunder over the San Antonio Spurs 114-106. Miami Heat over the Cleveland Cavaliers 101-91. And Chicago Bulls over the Los Angeles Clippers. No, Chicago Bulls over the Los Angeles Lakers 113-93. Okay, traffic outlook here. Smooth sailing on hours by the New England, and we got an accident on Route 24 near Route 148 on Spectrum delays. But otherwise, a smooth sailing career on tap this late Christmas night here. Peter Cello News Times now 11:05. Time now for a little weather report here. For overnight, most of the coast got a low about 33 degrees. West wind about 8 miles per hour. Friday, Sunday, the most of the coast got about 49, low about 31 degrees. West wind about 78 miles per hour. For Saturday, Sunday, the most of the coast got about 51, low about 37 degrees. West wind about 5 miles per hour, moving in the southwest wind about 6 miles per hour. For Sunday, chance of showers mid-afternoon. Most of the coast got about 47 degrees. Transpiration 30%. Sunday night, most of the coast got low about 30 degrees. For Monday, most of the podcast got about 38, low about 25 degrees. Tuesday, most of the podcast got about 34, low about 22 degrees. Wednesday, most of the podcast got about 31, low about 22 degrees. And for New Year's Day, mostly sunny skies have about 36 degrees. North temperature currently standing at 44 degrees with fair skies. That is going to be it for the Period Channel 11 o'clock news of this, December 25th, 2014, on a Thursday night. People, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with a morning report. Right now, the current time is now 11:06 on this late Christmas night, December 25th, 2014. The Peter Channel will be signing off for the night here, and we'll be back on the air tomorrow morning. For now, Peter will say, hope you have a good night and a good morning. Good night.